Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Clemson Tigers offense has the football first here today. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Touchdown, Clemson. This quarterback on fire today.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense out there for their first possession. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. The sure hands. It's Smith. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Howard. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Short loss in the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught quickly. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Williams.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. To the air, it's Klubnik. And that pass falls incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. This quick spin move. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Snags the quick throw. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Abuka. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Buckeyes will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal. Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
The Tigers will line up to boot it away. This drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Using his legs, it's Judkins. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback still with the football. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? 1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he slings this pass over the middle. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. Looking downfield, it's Howard. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Well, the offense tries to go with the play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure, came up with a sack.
The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On the ground, it's Maffa. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. That's caught. It's Maffa. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point is good. It's 17-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? It's a quick grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking for some space. It's Judkins. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Gallo.
Got him for a sack, a big play, made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Incompletion brings up 3rd down for the offense. Back to throw. It's Howard. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Randall. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. The pass rush closing in. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. To throw, it's Klubnik trying to get the throw off. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the ball is away from inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Gets the first and still running. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point good. They trail now 17-10. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Pulls it in. It's Williams. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Here's the 2nd down play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Caught over the middle. It's Briningstool. The gain just good enough for a 1st down. The offense calls time to stop the clock. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Klubnik. It's an out route. The catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. That sack sets up a 3rd down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The offense takes a timeout to talk things over. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. The catch is made inside the 10. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out, and for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he's tackled after the catch. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to pass. It's Howard. Makes a quick grab. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was heading. Secondary coach has got to be proud.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Briningstool. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. After the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Caught quickly. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Bringing it back, it's Brown. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Running through the tackle. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. And the Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run.
Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. The pocket breaking down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back, make it tougher on the quarterback, make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. On the return, it's Brown. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's Maffa. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. Heading left after the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Pressure is coming. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field. It's Howard. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw it again. Grab behind the line. It's Tate. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And they'll give it to the back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And the fair catch is made, but hold on. There's a flag down. They have to kick this again.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense gets a second chance after the roughing the punter penalty. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he cannot escape defense with a sack.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
That sack makes it third down. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. And it's caught. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. We'll check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? We'll see what he can do with the return. Returner tackled right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Judkins. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. It's third down for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. Got the first down, now looking for more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. And the back gets the football. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Scanning the field, it's Howard. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed to the running back. Trucks through the defender. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback. That sack sets up a second down and very long.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Third and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions this drive? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off with the big leg. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here?
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Grab behind the line. It's Maffa. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
The Tigers will have to kick this away. Hunter getting a serious workout today on the punt for the 6th time. Oh, and he's got some space here. The returner is brought down. Gets a starter on the next drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Got him, he's sacked.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Runs right over the defender.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead, you got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. They keep the drive going. It's a first down of the 46. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Ball handed off. And the tackle is made short of the marker. That's a huge fourth down stop to get the football back here late in the game. Buckle up, we could have a great finish. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Incompletion makes it second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the offense will just take a knee. Well, a really entertaining game. But it came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.